Hello. Hello from isolation. So, yes, I'm at my mum's. It's very nice, as you can see. My aunt is opposite me doing a puzzle. You can't see that. Right, so the first section of Boston's More Than a Feeling. It's basically D, C, C over B, and G. And tell me if you can't hear this. And then in the next video, I'll put the amp right there, so you can definitely hear it. But hopefully you can. She's making faces at me. It's very difficult to concentrate.
Sorry, I get under the table.
Okay, so we've got D, C, and G. Okay, it's in the key of D, so that's why the bass player, I assume, tuned his low E string down to D, and then it seems to me found out he didn't really need to use it that much. So a lot of the transcriptions you see on YouTube are with the E string just kept to E, because if you look, we've got D, the note D, 5th fret of the A string, the note C, 3rd fret of the A string. Just do that. And then this note, that's B, okay? But it's part of a G chord. So it's them playing G over B. And then there's the note G, yeah? So we've got D, C, B, G. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, yeah? If I put that on guitar, and now I'll stop the video in a bit and I'll tune down so that I've got my D string. I'm in my E string at D, but let me just show you it on guitar so you guys can do it on guitar as well. I mean, we might play this as a group, huh? Maybe. It's a good song. Very difficult to sing, I just remembered. So we've got, there's our D chord. Probably got one of those in, hasn't it? Which is that D sus4 thing. Don't think it's got one of those. But then you got that C. I think he does a C add 9 rather than just a straightforward C. But it doesn't really matter. The main thing is you got a C, and then a G over B, and then your G. Yeah. So it goes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and that's basically the intro and the whole of the verse and the whole of each verse until you get to the pre-chorus, which goes something like an E minor and then a D, I think, and then it goes into the chorus. E minor D. Obviously we'll get onto that later. But the main thing you've got for your intro and your verses, it's just that D, C, G over B, and G. Yeah, so it's basically D, C, G. And back to the bass. So we've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and now I'm playing with my E string still tuned to E. So now I'll tune it down to D. So how am I going to do that? Of course you can do it with your chromatic tuner if you want, and you can also do it comparing it to your D string. So you have your D string, yeah, second thinnest string, and I'm going to get my E string. Is it, what's that called? What's that dance called when you do it under the? That's. Now, when you get that low, when you get to a note that low, it's really difficult to hear, and your tuner will probably find it impossible to pick up. So, for your tuner to be able to work out, to hear, if you like, to pick up the vibration, rather than play just the open yeah, string, play the harmonic. Can you hear that? There's my E string now tuned down to D. Yeah, D, an octave lower than my D string. But like I said, this, very difficult to hear anyway, and the tuner will find it difficult to pick up. So rather than just the open string, remember the harmonic is you put your finger on the string, you don't press down, you just put it on the string, just touch the string, and put it right over, directly over the fret wire, okay? There, and I'm at fret 12, so there's where I don't know if you can see that, double dot, and it's fret 12. And which fret? This one, not this one, the one nearest to the body, yeah? Because if you actually count the fret wires, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 is that one, yeah? And that's, I put my finger over that, and then I get the harmonic of D, which is the same pitch as the open D string, yeah? So, if I'm now playing the line, the Boston bass line for the intro and the chorus, we've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And I have to play the 5th fret of the low E string rather than the 3rd fret, yeah, to get the note G, because I've detuned the string, yeah, down from E to D, or 2 frets. So I have to, yeah, compensate for that by going up 2 frets when I want the note G. So rather than it being this figure, 5th fret, 3rd fret, 2nd, 3rd fret, I've got 5th fret, 3rd fret, 2nd fret, and then 5th fret on the low E string. Okay, there endeth the first video. Let me have a look at the YouTube video again and get the exact timing. I mean, the YouTube video is great because you see the tab, and so you can get it from there. But I'm just basically showing you the bare bones of it, what's underneath, yeah? The band are playing D, and we're going... And even if you're doing that, it does that at some point, doesn't it? It goes 5th fret, and then open A string, hammer on to 5th fret, pull off, hammer on, yeah? Now remember with your hammer-ons, they're possibly a bit more difficult on bass. Hammer on, you're just, yeah, basically what it says on the tin, hammering your finger, the tip of your finger. Try and get it to be the tip of your finger. Don't worry too much, or at least somewhere like there. Can you see that indentation? Can you see that? It's going across. It's sort of not right at the tip, yeah, but very close to the tip of my finger. That's where I find most comfortable to play and most easy to get a clean note. So the hammer on, you just hammer on the finger, and then the pull off, just like on a guitar, you got to do this slight pull down, yeah, this slight flick of the string so that you can get enough volume. And with this hand, with your picking hand, try and get that, can you see that? Walking fingers or alternating fingers going, yeah? It doesn't have to be exactly alternating fingers each time, but try and get it going a lot of the time because it will make things easier. Because obviously, to get speed, it's much easier to go first, second, or second, first, rather than just first, etc. Yeah? Okay, let me have a listen to the actual video and then I'll get back to you.